Smear campaign. Right, I just woke up, so my sleep's all over the place. But I got to sleep when I want to sleep. So, and it wasn't a nice sleep. My gosh, it was so hot. What's the temperature now? It's only 16 degrees, but in here it's been like feeling like I'm. It feels like the cooker's on, or the heat. It's not the heating, but the cooker's on. It's only 16 degrees. I don't know why. And I had a shower this morning, so right. So where are we? Shut that down. Open up a thingy-majiggy browser. So we're going to be awake for a while. We don't play any games anymore. We've rubbed that off of our shoes now. Sadly, I do like sit here sometimes and I think, oh, I wish I could play a game, but I've tried this so many times to try and play games, and the games are so set up now to just rob money out of mummy and daddy's wallets that there's no real good games anymore. Um, Years ago, you used to always get a game a year come out that was really worthwhile. Years ago, obviously. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Let me see if I can do some with lighting. We'll put the Himalayan salt lamp on. That removes some negative energies. There. I don't think we'll be seeing Mr. Loosh Collector again. I've banned 3 of his accounts now. So, right. So it looks a bit graphically bad, if I'm honest. Unless I've got the YouTube set to low quality. Yeah, I got it set to low quality. So apparently we're close to 500 subscribers now. Apparently, I just noticed bottom left hand corner. So I think it's not hard to do that, to be honest. I did that on a gaming channel pretty quickly. It's getting it to keep growing. I think they'll throw you some free subs, just to keep you interested on the platform. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, if you sat there, you're not getting subs, you're going to find another platform straight away, aren't you? So we're drinking a coffee at 11:15 at night because we've just woke up. I'm not sure how long I was asleep for. Definitely for 4 hours, I think. Hello, Andrea. How are you? Welcome to my wake up stream after 4 hours of sleep at least. Might have been 5 hours, I don't know. 4 hours, I think. Not great sleep either. Really kept waking up a lot. I don't think I was deep sleeping. I think that the heat didn't help. It's quite hot. Well, it's warm. No, I don't play games anymore. Sorry. I played Roblox once, one night only. I think I played Roblox Fruits. I don't bother. I've tried. I've just saying before the stream is I used to play some games, but the games I just don't enjoy the games. They're so not for me. Never know. One day a new game might come out and I might like it, but I just don't fancy games anymore. I'd rather stream on here, chat to people, help people, help myself. I find it more spiritually useful. I think I'm doing something better with my time. At this moment in time, I'm helping myself though. So usually I try and help people on here a little bit while I'm also helping myself. But I'm concentrating on myself at the moment. So we're going to stream instead of sitting on our own staring at a TV, which has only got YouTube on it. We can't watch football. We don't have a TV license. Plus, we don't have a TV aerial. Apparently, there's the World Cup's on. We can't watch that. So that might have kept me entertained for a week, watching a few, what's it called? Highlights. I prefer to watch highlights now. Many thanks. Many thanks. Always leave a like if you want to help as well. Helps a little bit. I'm not sure what the rules of the likes are. Maybe 10 likes, you get a couple more views. 20 likes, you get a few more views. When I used to do my gaming channel, I used to get 10 likes and I noticed you get a few views. You don't get a lot, maybe never 20. And then I got to about 20 likes. And I think I was getting about 150 to 200 views. So I think it does something, but I don't know the math. Views aren't important. What's important is getting people that are relating to your content in some way. Otherwise, the views are pretty useless if they're not relating to you in any way. What's my favorite game? My favorite game is FPS competitive, and it has to be competitive. I don't really class ranked as competitive. I class ranked as a stepping stone to competitive. Oh. I subbed and liked for you. Many thanks there, Carla. I missed that one. Sorry. Got some different colors here. What we got? We got red, we got blue, and we've got. I'm not sure what that is. Is that like a puppet picture? Hello, Mr. Moon. Hello, Mr. Moon. Or is that a moon thing? Is it? It's not very big. I can't see. Maybe I should zoom in a bit. I won't need to wear my glasses, actually, saying that. Why am I sitting here wearing my glasses if I can zoom in? Hang on. There's a bit of common sense missing on my brain tonight. Yeah, we're zooming in. And I can see the avatar now. Right, I can see it a bit better. I don't think it's the moon, but it is definitely a bit easier to see. No, I don't, sorry. I set my glasses off now. I can see it. Oh, no, it's a bit blurry. No worries, Carla. Many thanks for the like. Many thanks for the follow. Catch you later. Have a good Saturday evening or Sunday morning, whatever time it is for you. Or maybe Saturday afternoon, possibly. I'm just sitting here chilling. Just took my glasses off thinking I'd be able to see better if I zoomed in the screen, but no, it's all blurry. It's all blurry. Hello, owls. I gotta put my glasses on. I have to put my glasses on. Why is it? These glasses here are only 0.5. I'm not kidding you. The amount of blurriness before I put these on, and then when I put them on, all the blurriness goes. Crazy, isn't it? No, I won't search it, mate. Thank you anyway. Let's have a look. Read this up. Said hi. Hi, Andrea. I done Mr. Moon. Hello, Luca. And hello, Owls and Art. We can see better now. Sorry, favorite activity? I don't really have one. I struggle to get out. Go into the park if I feel safe and sound. Go into the park, being in nature, I suppose. Chilling in nature, sitting on the grass, grounding, feeding the squirrels and feeding the pigeons. That I kind of enjoy. It's not really a physical activity. I play a little bit of badminton on a Friday night. It's okay. It's a nice slow paced game. Um, apart from that, I don't know. I used to love darts years ago, but I don't do it anymore. I'm guessing activity would mean physical, wouldn't it? I used to like playing FPS games, but I don't really like the FPS games anymore. So Mr. Moon Plush. I don't know what you're up to, bud. I don't know what you're on about. Oh dear. We're gonna have to put the fan on the table again because it doesn't do anything on the floor. It's one of these tower fans. It's a tower fan, sorry. Tower fans. I don't really have a subscriber goal, really. I just do this to. I used to do it motivate me to do my washing up. So maybe I didn't want to do my washing up, so I used to stream to wash up. I used to do it to motivate me to do a keto diet. I did it a few times to motivate me to do some DIY home improvements, whatever you call it. I've done it sometimes to motivate me to exercise, and then sometimes it's to motivate other people while you're motivating yourself. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like a never give up channel, keep going channel, something like that. But basically, I'm just being me. So if I'm not very well, I'm not having a well day. It's a not well day stream. If I'm having a better day, it's about probably me doing some exercise in the flat or cooking a nice meal or cooking something healthy, should I say? Or and then it could be another day of me just a week of eating takeaways because I'm not very well. So at this moment of time, I'm somewhere in the not very well area. So I've been having a few takeaways for the last week and a half. Not been tidying. Uh, so and I've been sleeping at the wrong times. So that's where I am at the moment. Just being me, baby. Thank you for asking. Don't really look at the. Obviously, you look at subscribers because you're getting close to 500. Once you get past 500, it doesn't really matter. You know, you used to have to have 1,000 subscribers. Now you only need 500. So after you get past 500, I don't think you really look anymore because you've hit the only goal. That's the only goal, I think, when you're doing YouTube is you've got to hit 500. That's your first port of call. One day I'll be famous. I don't know about that. I'm getting close to removing my webcam. I'm getting close to that. Then I can't be seen. I can only be heard. I can still annoy people though. I can still annoy people with my voice. I'm more into inspiring other people to do their own channels. So don't watch me, be you and do your channel, whatever that is. A lot of people out there have got hidden talents and they're hiding it from the world due to whatever reasons, lack of confidence, or they don't believe in themselves, or whatever, whatever, whatever. So I'm more about that. I've already got a YouTube channel with 1,000, so it don't really bother me. I don't the subscriber thing don't really bother me. It's more to chat to people like this. This is nice. I spent 3, 4 years on a channel that I wasn't chatting to anybody. It was dead. You know? Um, this is what it's about to me. It's just having a chat and nice people. No one's trying to be toxic. No one's trying to bully you. No one's trying to make you look bad. No one's trying to smear your name. This just nice chat. People saying hi, asking you questions, you're answering, and hopefully after a while you get to know them, and then maybe you talk on a Discord, and it becomes more like a community, a friendly place. The internet struggles to have a bit of friendliness, doesn't it? Because a lot of people are keyboard warriors and hiding behind screens and not acting that they would the way they would if they were in your own company. So this kind of like years and years ago when I first played a game. When was that? 25 years ago. Back then I had, what was it called? Dial-up broadband. So you had to have the phone off the hook while you were on using the internet. But you couldn't use TeamSpeak back there, so I couldn't talk to anybody. And I finally got broadband where you didn't need to hang the phone up or whatever. Um, and then I could talk to people. So it was like a community thing. So we were having like talks with our microphones. It was really nice. It was called a clan, and it was really good. I miss that. And having your own YouTube channel, you can kind of get that back. And now you've got Discord channels as well, so you can get the voice comms, the stream, the chat. So you can still have that kind of old kind of clan feel community. That's the way I look at a YouTube channel. Starting a YouTube channel is pretty easy. Apparently you got to be over 13. Don't quote me. And once you've got a YouTube channel, you just upload videos or you live stream. Live streaming is a bit hard. I think you got to get to 50 subscribers first. So you got to upload some content, you know. But anything to do, you can get your friends and your families to subscribe to you. You can make some what do they call it? Free email accounts and then subscribe to yourself. Um, and that's all you do, you know. I would say YouTube. If you want to stream, do Twitch. If you're going to do YouTube, I would use it for uploading content. That's the mistake I made. I only started on YouTube because I've always liked YouTube. I used to use break.com years ago, and then kind of YouTube come out and kind of took over that way of watching videos. So I started watching YouTube. So, well, you can always get a parent to do one. I've seen kids with content, you know, Roblox content and stuff like that. As long as you don't get too big, I suppose no one's going to bother you. You know, there are a few jealous people on the internet, but I think you'll be all right. You know, I'm not trying to whatever. You know, but I'm only going by what I've seen because obviously I've streamed on and off for a few years now, and I've seen a load of kids chatting to me like, "Hello, Oms, how are you?" Uh, there are ways around it, but I don't know. I don't know much about it. Much about it. You know, I just created a YouTube account with a free Gmail account and I uploaded some videos and then I figured out my internet was strong enough to go live and then I preferred that. I preferred streaming a game until instead of uploading content. I found uploading content, like I said though, YouTube's mainly for uploading content. You can stream on it, but if you want to be a streamer, I would look at Twitch and upload your content to YouTube. So if you're going to make a video, upload it to YouTube. If you want to make a highlighted stream from Twitch and then bring it over to YouTube, that would make sense. But you can still stream on YouTube. You can still upload videos on YouTube. An app called Prism. What app is that? An app. Even if you don't have 50 subs, you can still go live. Can you? I didn't know that. I waited till I got 50 subs on this one, I think. There's other places to stream as well. I don't know all the different sites. I've used YouTube and Twitch and TikTok, but I've uninstalled TikTok. I didn't like it. I didn't like their content that they were putting out. So I uninstalled that within about a month. I was getting some decent views on there. I was getting a few followers on there. I was getting quite a few likes, but I uninstalled it. I genuinely didn't like the content that they were pushing. I stream most days depending on my mood. So I'm streaming now because I'm awake. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting here twiddling my thumbs, clicking on stuff on YouTube for 5 hours before I probably want to get back asleep again. And then I'll have nothing to watch when I'm trying to get to sleep. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm streaming now. I'm even drinking a coffee and it's 11:30 at night. That's how awake I feel. So it is what it is. I've got a jigsaw at the moment. I'm trying to complete. It's behind me on my right. I don't think you're going to be able to see it very well, but I'm going to bring the camera around a little bit. You never know. You might see it a little bit. There you are. There's a jigsaw there. I don't know if you can see it very well. We've got to complete this jigsaw, but we got a bit unwell, and the jigsaw is a bit rubbish. I like the idea of the jigsaw, but the jigsaw's not well made. So it's becoming a bit of a drag. It's becoming a bit of a drag. Oh, many thanks, Andrea. Well, if you want to do YouTube, figure out how to do one, you know? Have a look at other people's videos and see how old they are. You can just about see the jigsaw. I've just seen it on the screen now. You can see the Ghostbusters symbol there. Look. Yay! Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid no ghost. No, I don't. I'm too scared to get a pet. I'm worried about its safety. Let's say that. Oh, cooling down a bit now. The fan's been on for a while. It's not a very good fan. It's right in my face and it's not really doing much. Bit crap in it. Let me know if my mic lags because I'm running two monitors and sometimes it makes the stream lag because my laptop can't handle running the two monitors. I think I've zoomed in too much, people. What's going on here? Oh, I'm zooming in. Oh, bloody hot. 3 views 3 weeks ago. Is that a video? I uploaded a 4 minute, 33-second video of a brand new game that come out that I'm guessing a lot of people haven't done content for. I got 3 views in 21 days. 3 views. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. How do you donate? I don't know if there is a button. I did try and make a button, but I don't know if there is one. I think it's on the homepage. There's a donate button there, I think. I'm not sure though. I genuinely don't know. I kind of do the channel just to help myself, give me something to do, inspire me to clean my house, inspire me to do DIY, inspire me to exercise, inspire me to wash up, inspire me to do a healthy diet, inspire me. If you say something out loud in front of people and you don't do it, it can make you do it because you know you've said it out loud in front of people. Does that make sense? I use it that way to challenge myself sometimes. So, but there might be a donate button and all that. You don't have to donate. If you donate a thumbs up, I appreciate that. That really helps the channel. Donating, chatting in chat, and if you watch any of my videos, leave a comment and a thumbs up. Watch any of my old videos or watch any of my old streams, leave a thumbs up and leave a comment. That always helps. See you later, Andrea. Have a nice evening, stroke day, or afternoon, or early morning. I'm not sure where we are on the time scale. Got a go to sleep song here. Hello. We haven't looked at our YouTube studio for a few days. When you first start doing YouTube, you're constantly looking at it. You're thinking, have I got a sub? Did I get a like? Did I get a like from last night? Did I get any comments? You can't help but look at it. That wears off after a while. I think it's just early excitement and you're interested and slowly you just become a streamer or an uploader. You're not over You're not over infatuated by the views, by the subscriber count. If you're close to monetization, I could understand excitement. I suppose once you get past monetization, that's it. There is no real, no kind of next thing. I don't care. Like, I've seen some channels make videos of like getting to 1 million subscribers. It doesn't really bother me, that stuff. Do you know what I mean? If you've got 900,000 subscribers, you're only 100,000 away from having 800,000, or 100,000 away from having 1 million. The million don't really mean nothing. You've already got 900,000 subscribers. That's pretty good. Do you know what I mean? There's a channel that I used to watch them. I've not watched them for a bit. They're getting close to 1 million subscribers. I think they're 971,000. Now I'm actually interested in them getting 1 million subscribers because I like their music. So Celtic Women, they're called. So we're gonna have a look at them now, actually. See where they are. The last I looked, I think they were at 971,000. So I'm interested in them getting to 1 million subscribers because they're genuinely good singers and talented, and get some channels getting so many views and so many subscribers, and the real channels don't get them. Let's have a look. Celtic Women. Celtic Women official channel. Here we are. 972,000 subscribers there. I'll show you the channel. I can't show much on this. Oh shit, girl! I've just gone and tried to launch OBS again. Cancel. So what do that one there? That's Celtic Women there. Can you see the number on there or not? You see the number there? So that's Celtic Women there. I used to listen to these a lot. Some of their songs are, they sing to your heart a little bit. Let's say your spirit a bit or something. Some of the songs. 972. Can you see that there? I'm interested in these to get to 1 million. I'll be happy for these when they get to 1 million. They should be 1 million years ago. We don't listen to them much anymore because we don't feel too spiritual. So display capture. Right, let's put that there. It says Gunners all day. You searched all over the park for me, did you? I don't even know who you are, mate. Sorry, bud. Are you the loosh collector? Is that how you make money? Is it? You're trying to get loosh, are you? And trying to sell it, are you? You're the loosh collector, are you? Is that how you make your money? Is it? Trying to get loosh off of streamers, is it? Mm. Figured you out, eh? So this is your fourth account then, ready to get banned, is it? Well, while you're here, you can tell me if I'm lagging out on the mic because I'm doing something in the background. You can be some. You can be useful for a change instead of trying to get your loosh. Where is it? YouTube studio there. You're a loosh collector, I reckon. You're trying to gain loosh. Selling your loosh, aren't you? That's what I reckon, mate. What am I doing? Content there. Live there. We have some nice people then. We've had some nice chats we have. Now we've got a loosh collector in the chat. Right. Customization. There we go. There we go. And save. Subscriber only mode is activated. Thanks for coming. There you go. Sorry, you won't be getting no loosh, buddy. You won't be getting no loosh. I think we hit a nerve down. We might have hit the one on the head. No louche for you. It's not exactly healthy, but we're trying to get away from eating takeaways. So we forced ourselves to go shopping on Friday, which meant we got some salad, which meant I had a bit of a salad on Friday night. I had a bit of a salad on Saturday night, well, Saturday afternoon. Um, we did have grass-fed steak today. We only had a half. If anybody remembers from the old streams, I was eating one grass-fed steak on a Saturday, and it become a bit of a habit because I quit pork just over a year ago because I tried carnivore for a bit, but I found it too greasy, and I don't like pork. It's a more of a spiritual thing with the pork. So I quit pork. I don't know how long it's been now, a year and a bit ago. So I've had to avoid eating pork. So sausage rolls, I love pork pies. That's the problem. Pork pies and gammon steaks. I was eating a gammon steak every two times a week. So obviously I removed me gammon steak because I love English mustard. Um, so I had to find something to replace the pork, the gammon steak. So I bought some grass-fed steaks, and then I was starting to get. I'm eating one every Saturday. It's just becoming wasn't becoming a reward anymore. It was becoming a regular. It's normal when you're eating something that's quite expensive. It should feel like a treat, you know, when you're eating one every Saturday. The treat feeding was going. We've not had one for a few weeks, so we bought one. It's grass-fed steak, so when you're eating an animal, that people go on about how much protein has it got, but it's not about what's in the animal, it's what the animal eats because you're eating what the animal eats. So if you're going to eat grass, if you're going to eat steak, eat grass-fed steak. Do you know what I mean? And if you can eat grass-fed stroke organic steak, even better. You know what I mean? So, but we don't eat it very often though. So we've been trying some different vegetarian foods, but a couple of them have had tofu in them, and I'm not sure if that's very good for you. But at least we weren't eating meat. Maybe we might be suffering a little bit at the moment, but we don't need to make too many animals suffer, do we? Yeah. Hello, Carla. How are you? When we used to do a keto diet, we used to eat some peanuts. And we've been eating crisps recently regularly, so that's a load of carbs, plus the chocolate. My liver hasn't been doing very well. So tonight, I thought, what can I do that still gives me a treat that feels different than a packet of crisps? So we bought some peanuts again. So forgive me if I'm eating peanuts. And I've got to eat on this side because I've now fully lost the second tooth here now. So we've got a big gap here now. So I have to eat over here now. Otherwise, I've only got one tooth at the back. No. Carla. Hello, Carla. Welcome. Yeah, it's hot. Well, I've got my fan here now. I don't know if you can see it. I've got a tower fan on the table. It's a table fan now. It's that hot. It's crap, these things are. They look nice. They're subtle, but they don't really do anything because it's such a spread out amount of air. Whereas the round ones do a bit more, don't they? But they take up a bit of space. They look a bit ugly. So I kind of need one of them. I need air conditioning really, just to be comfortable in my own home while I'm kind of stuck at home. Well, I'll do my best, but I can only call you by your name. You know, your name says Carla Fletcher. So, but hello, Connor. Why is your name Connor and your name Carla Fletcher? You've got a C in your avatar. That makes sense for Connor. But then you've got your name is Carla. So I find it a bit confusing. You must have some control over the account because you have a C on your avatar. He might be using his mum's account or his sister's account. I'm waiting for him to reply. We have Mr. Stalker in again. He's got another account. I've put it on subscriber only mode. Gunner, Gunners all day or something. And he's not been speaking now, so he's got to wait another. What time is it now? Never minute, and he can maybe type if he subscribes. And what country you are in it? For me, it's nearly 12 o'clock. For somebody in America, it could be 5 in the morning or like 7 or 8 in the morning. Or I think Dutch are about an hour in front. I think Europeans are, I think they're in front of us, aren't they? Who was that? You know of whom? What have I said? What are we talking about? There's a delay in there. I think there's like a 20-second delay or a 10-second delay. We've been and bought a healthier fizzy drink. We've been having a couple of well-known fizzy drinks recently due to buying takeaways. So we've bought on a healthy, springy water type of fizzy drink. So we can still have a bit of a fizzy taste in our mouth, and we'll slowly remove the unhealthy fizzy drink. Gunners. It's thingy majig, isn't it? He's got a new account again. He's on his This is his fourth account now. It's still stuck on Carla. But I can see the C. I'll do my best to remember, but you gotta understand most people look at the name, not the avatar letter. So hello Connor, but I'll say Connor, okay? But try and change it because it's easier for a streamer. I do like to say people's names the right way, but if you change your name, I can't. And if you've got the wrong name, I can't. But I've got to get this fizzy drink. Mm. Hello, Andrea. We already had peanuts now. We're running out of peanuts. Hmm. You know what? Connor Gaming, eh? Right. Let me look back at the conversation. What game? Did you say you played a game? Did we have this conversation or not? It's much easier to look at chat on the PC than it is on a phone. Trying to see. Connor. And you play robots. You're a robots player. You are. You got your name right. How easy is it to change your name then on YouTube? Is it that quick? I suppose you got to go into your Gmail account, aren't you, or something? Yep, nice one. That makes it easier for me. I can definitely remember your name if you've got the right name. Just call me Rich. Loads of money, loads of money, loads of money. Got loads of money, I have loads of money. Where's my music on? Our friend didn't want to subscribe this time. Gunners all day didn't want to subscribe this time. I think I caught him out. I said he was a loosh worker. He's going for loosh. He's selling loosh. He's not wanted to subscribe since I've said that. Right. I think we got the point. We figured him out. He subscribed. Oh dear. No, I'm sure you don't. No, I bet you don't. Yeah, I've got you figured out now, ain't I, eh? Figured you out. Got you figured out at last. You can't see. Why not? You like peanuts, do you? What's your favorite flavor of peanuts? Let's have a conversation of normality. What is your favorite flavor of peanuts? And there is quite a few different peanuts now, so I don't know all the flavors myself. Um, I prefer salted to dry roasted, but I remember now and again, I'm not sure what they were called. Hot nuts, chili nuts. Like you'd go into a holiday caravan park and they'd have these hot nuts or chili nuts. I think they might be called hot nuts in some places, but I think they were basically chili nuts. Roasted. You like roasted? There you are. Don't know. I can eat roasted. Don't get me wrong, but I do prefer a salted peanut to a roasted nut. But I can eat a roasted nut. I don't like twiglets. I used to. My mum used to buy them every Christmas. I'd always try a bag, but I could never finish them. Never liked them. Um, it's a bit like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. You know what I mean? And I always did try a bag of twiglets, but I could never finish them. Weird, innit? I wonder who made that flavor, who designed it, who thought it up, how it kept going. You know, it's a very accustomed taste, I suppose. I don't know what the word is. You like chili nuts, do you? Don't see much. They got to be the hotter ones. There was places where they put them under a lamp and then it heats it up a bit as well. I like them because it kind of softens the shell. Yeah, I suppose you can make your own. I suppose I could put some. I got some cayenne pepper in my kitchen. I ordered some. I didn't order them. I bought something called plantain crisps. I don't know what it is, but it's a natural crisp. You know, I mean, it's not a potato or something. I'm not sure what it is, but it's called plantain. And it was coming with, I think it was a tikka spice or something was in there, or what was in there? A paprika spice. And I added my own paprika in it, and it made it just so much nicer. It wasn't too bad. But obviously, sometimes when you buy super healthy foods, they're not as spicy, they're not as tasty. I just added my own extra bit of paprika in the packet, and it really made the packet evolve. So I'm going to buy them again, show them on the stream. They were really nice, but I had to add a little bit of extra paprika spice to it. Yeah, because they got a banana one as well. So that's what plantain is it? Is it? Because one of them said it was banana and one of them said it was plantain. So I thought it was a different, what's the right word? A fruit or a veg, you know? So Be nice, Gunner, to my people. To the well, not my people, but be nice to other people on my stream. Otherwise, I will mute you. I don't think I got the other flavor here, but they were really nice, so I just had to add a bit of extra. I thought I saved the packet because sometimes I do find healthy foods. I try and buy what do they call it? More kind of like organic-y, natural foods, but some of it ain't very nice, because you're so used to eating the crap that they put in the food. That's where the flavor comes from, all the processed stuff they put in it. But some stuff is really nice, so I save the packets because sometimes they don't have it in stock. And then I can remember which it was, so I don't end up buying the wrong one the next time, and it's the one I don't like. But I can't find it; it's too dark in my kitchen. It's green in color. Do you know what it means? T stands for terrific. What have I missed? Missed this comment somewhere, I think. I'm not doing much at the moment. I'm working on getting back up again. Slowly this time. We're not rushing this time. We're definitely not rushing this time. We're taking a slow process here. I got myself a vibrating plate on my floor behind me. Got a jigsaw to finish. That's as far as I'm going. I might walk up my dad's next week, go to badminton next week, hopefully play pool next week one day. That's my lot for next week. I'm not going to go much beyond that. What about you, Andrea? What are you doing? Bloody hell, it's not hot where you're like crazy sweating. I don't explain it. It's like clammy. It's a clammy hot. Um, do do do. Get my name. I fixed it. Done that. I want name spelled wrong. Do you know what T means? Do you know what T means? T stands for terrific. Right, I get it now. I thought it was maybe I missed a comment above. Nothing there. My screen's gone blank. I'm going to university. You're going to Universal Studios, are you? Nice one. You're going to Mexico. Oh, nice one. Where are you two from? Are you from that side of the world, or you don't tell me exactly, but are you from that side of the world, or are you from the European side of the world? Never share your information across the internet. I think continent might be all right though. Ignore him, Connor. He's just getting loose. Right. Put you in a. Right, I'm gonna time you out if you do anything again there, Gunner. Be nice. It's the first time you talk normal. First time we've got a normal comment out of you. So try and stay on that path, mate. Right. You're definitely gone. See you later, see you later, multiple account stalker, loosh collector. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my mouse is stuck. Do, do, do. People shouldn't have multiple accounts on the internet to abuse people across the internet and make people feel uncomfortable either. And they shouldn't be trying to rage bait and collect loosh to make money off of either. Now you're losing your viewing on this channel. See ya. There you go. Go and get loosh from somewhere else. Just ignore him. He's a bit of a stalker. But that's his fourth account now I've banned in the last, I think, 24 hours. Always give people the benefit of doubt. He actually said some useful information. He said plantain chips. He explained that they were bananas. He actually had something useful to say on the stream. That's the first thing he said useful in 24 hours. It's all right. Hello, George. Oh, bloody mouse keeps moving where I don't want it to move to. You're just proving you're a stalker, mate. Thank you very much. You're just after some loose, aren't you? Is this how you make your money, is it? Right, so I'm reporting you. Harassment. Thank you for proving you're harassing me. Yeah. There you go. Yes, because you're a stalker, mate. That's what stalkers do. So I can keep doing this all night long. I always give people the benefit of doubt. You might be not having a very good time. Maybe your missus just dumped you. Maybe your boyfriend just dumped you. Maybe your dog just died. Maybe your mum and dad just split up. Always give people the benefit of doubt. But you're blatantly only after negative energy, mate. So we've given you plenty of chances. I wish you good luck and goodbye. I hope you heal one day. No, it's not Connor. This is the same guy from last night. This is his 5th account now, I think. I banned. It's just a stalker. Person with problems. Trying to what do they call it? Transfer it onto you. I don't know what the word is. Let's move on. Let's not feed him. Doo-doo. He's a unhealed soul. And if he doesn't want to heal, that's up to him. All good. Let's move on. Don't forget, even when we're talking about him when he's not here, you're still feeding him. Do you know what I mean? Right. Let's move on, baby. Let's move on. I always give people a benefit of doubt. I've given him a day. I'll just keep banning him now. Yeah, let's get in there. I think I do better on my phone now. Don't know how it works. I always feel like I get a couple of extra views off my phone. But when you're on the phone, it's harder to interact with the chat because it's such a small little window. Yeah. I think when it comes to watch hours, you kind of need to upload. The old me, when I used to stream and I was a little bit more positive, that was good for watch hours. Do you know what I mean? I could do a stream and get 7 hours of watch hours out of a stream. So if I could stream that every day, 70 hours a week, what's that? 280 a month. 10 months that's basically gets you monetized just from 1 hour streams. Well, 2 hour stream a day. I get monetized off that. You don't necessarily need to use that one element. So you could stream, get maybe 2,500 hours of watch time a year if you stream a couple of hours a day, and then upload some content. You can maybe get 5,000. It only takes one video to get a shitload of views, and you've got your watch time, and then you're monetized. And I guess I don't know if they can take your monetization off of you. If you say the wrong thing, they can. I know they've got trigger words they don't like you to say. Do you know what I mean? So I've never been monetized, so. On my gaming channel, I was trying to get monetized because I wanted to get off of Pip. I just literally got Pip, and I was like, I've not got used to having the payment. I've got the payment. I've got like a lump sum, and I've got a payment coming in once a month, but I didn't want to keep it coming in. I wanted to get rid of it, so I did a gaming channel, hoping to earn £300 a month to cover my Pip. Do you know what I mean? But I never got monetized, so I didn't get a chance to get off the Pip via the YouTube channel. My channel was doing well. It was doing well, but I was moaning about lag all the time, so it was making my channel. It destroyed my channel. Well, many thanks. So anyway, if people want to help the channel, always thumbs up, always talk, and watch some of the other videos, and give a like and leave a comment. If you genuinely want to help, you can help by just typing on one of my videos. Do you know what I mean? And obviously watching a bit of it. If you just click it for 10 seconds and you leave a comment, YouTube will say they didn't watch for very long. We don't want to send people to that video. So if you really want to help, save yourself some money, just watch one of my videos. and let it play in the background. Leave a like and leave a comment. But if it's crap, don't leave like, don't lie. You know what I mean? If you thought it was a crap video, please don't lie on the comment, because you're misinforming other people that might. I look at the comment section to see what people say. Like if I'm trying to buy a product that's 50 quid or 100 quid, I will look at the reviews. Andrea said hi. Oh, thank you. Very kind of you. It's the easiest way to help a channel. You don't have to give money. Just watch their content, leave a like, leave a comment. And it's a very easy way to help somebody's YouTube channel. That's what I do. If I'm watching YouTube on my own, and if somebody makes, I don't have to watch the whole video and like the whole video, but if they make me laugh once in it, I'll give a like just for that 1 5-second part of that video, because they made me feel positive. They made me laugh. Or if they're speaking a truth in their video, I could watch 10 minutes of the video and only 10 seconds could relate to me, and I'll give a like for that 10 seconds. Or if it's a kindness video, I just give a like straight away. So if they're helping an animal, saving an animal, straight away it gets a like. If they're whatever it is, you'll see what I mean on YouTube when you come across those sort of videos. If I see a kid, and obviously I don't know what's happening with this social media thing with kids, I haven't got a clue. But if I see a kid on a live stream and he's on his own and no one's talking to him, I'll go in and give him a like. Do you know what I mean? If I see somebody upload a video and it's a kid and it's a gaming channel, I'll just give it a like, because I know how positive it gives. It's a positive boost to a kid when they see that they got a like. Do you know what I mean? It's a positive way to raise the vibration of the planet, make people happy, give them a moment of happiness. Anybody. It affects us all. I'm an adult. I'm 52. Um, if I get a like on a video I upload, it's a little positive moment. You know what I mean? Oh, I got a like. Did I? Oh, that's nice. Or somebody left a comment. Don't get me wrong. I do get trolled a lot on my gaming channel and on here. But every now and again, you genuinely get a nice comment and it makes you feel good. And it's free. Don't have to give them any money. It genuinely passes on a bit of positivity, and it makes my heart grow, basically. It's money you get from the government. Let's have a look. I'm trying to read now. So I've been eating. It, yeah. It's called personal independence payment. I need it now. I never used to. At the beginning, I didn't need it. I got it. I deserved it, but I didn't think I needed it. I think I could get off of it quick, and it just never took off for me. The gaming channel went wrong. I think I might have said some things the gaming company didn't like, and they decided to lag me out. So I was moaning about lag all the time. It ruined my channel. I was doing right. I was 92 subs per month. I was up to. I was getting over 3,000. I was getting nearly 8,000 watch hours in 1 year. So all I needed was 1,000 subs, and I was at 800, I think. I'm reading the chatting. I'm trying to catch up. I've missed something here. But don't worry about it. We're just having random chats sometimes. Don't need a link for that. Anyone can be part of the government. Or even if I'm 7, I can be the person in the government. You're 7, are you? Well, careful what you say. Don't give your age across the internet. All right? You get a lot of weirdos on the internet. All right? Never give your age across the internet. All right? You've got a lot of weirdos out there. Okay? Got a lot of unhealed souls walking around the planet. Never tell your age across the internet. Never give your location across the internet. Yeah, I'm 52, mate, I think. I thought I was 53, but apparently I'm 52. Yeah, never give your age. Don't give your age. There's a lot of manipulative people using the internet to manipulate people for their own ill-gotten reasons. It's a sad world, but it is what we live in at the moment. Until people raise their vibration, we're going to have to keep putting up with it. Mm. No, I'm getting a bit haggard now. Happiness is the best healing pill, and that's the one I keep having to reset. If you feel good on the inside, you should look good on the outside. And obviously, if you feed yourself good on the inside, you should be feeding and nourishing your vessel. Except for a bit of sugar intake because of that stuff I was taking to get me to sleep. I've nourished my body quite well for getting on for 10 years now. Uh, Exercise is what I've missed the most, but it's not easy when you're depressed to exercise. Brain crap. I find myself to slowly turn the tap off instead of just going cold turkey. I used to do cold turkey. I did cold turkey quitting booze, cold turkey basically quitting smoking. Now instead of me doing cold turkey on everything, I just turn the tap off slowly. So like I'm still eating meat, but I don't eat pork. So I've turned the tap off on pork. I don't eat pork anymore. Um, I don't drink milk anymore. I do have the odd milkshake though, but I don't use milk anymore. I'm just turning the tap off slowly on things. They scam you. Never muck about on the internet with your money. If that's what you've done. 422, is it where you are? Real time. 423, is it? For me, it's 1220. This is what the internet it was designed for. People just to interact across the world and connect. That's what the internet was for me, to bring everybody back together. Sadly, it's been used negatively for way too many years. Should have been a positive influence on the world. It's been used to, I think it's been set up to make it easy for people to abuse people across the internet and not have any kind of comeback, you know? It's easy to hide yourself. Right now, China people are sleeping. I don't know what time it is in China. What's the time difference? I haven't got a clue. Me music. What's going on with my headset now? I'll minimize that over there. We shouldn't lag them. Maybe my headset's gone. Okay, nothing. Can't hear anything. Bloody headset, man. I gotta buy another one. Can't read chat at the moment. I'm trying to get my headset working. Sorry. Oh, what have I missed? China, yeah, and scam. Social media is a very toxic environment. Yeah, I know. It's too easy for people to. What was it? Years ago, I was playing a game, and we had a young kiddie in our team, and I heard his dad having a go at him because the kiddie was typing bad words in the game chat while he was playing in our game. Do you know what I mean? And you could hear his dad say to him, "Would you say that to somebody on a football pitch? Then why are you saying it in the chat across the internet?" Do you know what I mean? I always remember that. It was a good dad, whoever that was. I overheard it on his mic. I was like, "Nice one, mate." 7:24 in the morning. Mm. Changing your names, are you? Well, don't expect me to remember them if you're changing your bloody names all the time. Why can't I hear my? Maybe my headset's gone dead. Oh, listen to this. This annoys me. I used to listen to this years ago. And going back to that. What a wonderful world it could be. Don't know about that. You were never not enough. What a thumbnail. You were never not enough. That did not come from a Western mouth, that comment, by the way, people. It came from an Eastern mouth. I'm trying to find a song to play. I can't see chat at the moment. Something to chill me out in the background. Keep my mind busy. Nefex. Fight back. Not at the moment. I need something chill. Stuck on you. Right. I'm back. Let's have a look. I click and go to settings, click manage, click chat filter. Is it plugged in properly? Your channel. I'm not changing my name. My name's my name. My mum gave me my name. I'm never changing my name. Honor your mum. I'm always honoring my mum. This headset's gone really bad, man. Earth angel, earth angel, will you be mine? Me you all the time. Fall in love with you. Angel, earth angel. Evermore. My nose actually feels a bit clearer now. I've been really bunged up for about a week or two. But what's going on here, Dan? Mate, I think the Bluetooth side of it's gone, or the battery side of it's cutting out. Plus, it's falling apart, so maybe there's a wire loose. I don't want to spend any money on a headset. I'm not playing games at the moment. I don't think I'm going to play a game again. So, do I really need a high-end headset? I need a decent Bluetooth one. I think I need a 5.3 Bluetooth. Apparently, you can travel a bit. My headset keeps cutting out. So apparently 5.3 is a bit stronger. Maybe I can travel around my flat a little bit more. I'm not recommend people wear Bluetooth all night long every day of the week. But if I'm going to do DIY in my house, I need music in my ears to keep my brain busy. So while I'm doing the DIY. So I've just moved my head from there to there and it cut out. I swear there might be something loose in my headset because sometimes it's only on one side. So my favorite song, anything that's positive. I've been doing it for years. If it's got positive lyrics or it makes you feel positive inside, like a happy feeling, that's what I listen to. Doesn't have to be a certain singer, it doesn't have to be a certain group or a band or a genre. If it makes you feel good, I listen to it. I never sing songs that are making me say negative things. That's what I do. Been doing it for years now. 10 years now. Angel, my darling, you love you all the time. It's a fool. I fall in love with you. Right, that's a nice positive song. This one is another positive song. Listen to this. You see what I mean by positive. I'm doing this for 10 years. I used to listen to a lot of negative music and it fed my depression. It did not feed me happiness. It fed my depression. Didn't realize it at the time, but when I woke up to it, maybe 5 years later of misery, I think, why am I listening to this? Why am I listening to this? It's not making me feel better. It's making me feel worse. I'm feeding the depression. This too, see the blue, of me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I do have a phone. Mainly it's on flight mode. I'd say my phone is on 80% of the time flight mode, which means that I can't take a call and it's not connected to anything. I'm gonna possibly get an MP3 player, but I'm definitely gonna be changing my operating system on my phone to graphene. Yeah. I'm your second friend, alright? It's very kind of you. Bye. Hello, Connor. Yes, singing, how do you do? You saying, baby's cry. If I turn flight mode off, I think I've been in danger for 15 years. I don't trust the police. I don't call the police. I just deal with it on my own, in my own silent world. What a wonderful world. I didn't mean to improve that onto anybody. Just slipped out a bit then. Sandman. Uh, Need a different song. We still haven't got this account where we want it yet because it's a kind of a new YouTube account for me and I've not been using it much. Uh, Ever young. Never happening. I'm coming back to make this world a better place. Don't worry about that, baby. Kill young. Only lonely. Who cares? Ooh, forever young. Want to live forever. No, never happening. Leave me alone. I'm literally going through songs it's recommended me here and just saying not interested, not interested, and hoping YouTube takes the information. Hopefully it starts sending me stuff I might like. Yeah, let her go. We'll sing that one. Let her go, let her go. Oh, shut up. Get lost off my playlist. It's doing me in. I'm literally like saying not interested on loads of songs. You just watched a short to do. Nice one. Right, we're gonna have to listen to that. Can't find a song. Struggling to find a song. me look in the well, we haven't added it yet. I'll add the Discord channel in the description now. I'm streaming from the PC. I can't do it now. I've got to do it on the next setup. Yeah, we don't do gaming anymore. Discord is actually in the description, I just noticed. It's actually a little tab button down there. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a donate button. I think we removed it because the PayPal wasn't working right. I'm not sure. Twitch gaming channel, we'll get rid of that as well. We don't need that on there. Twitch has never given me views at all. I get people trying to sell me art on there. We're done with games at the moment anyway. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. You've been watching football, Oms? I've lost my chat window. Where's my bloody chat window gone? I've lost my chat. Yeah. I don't watch football anymore, but I think I prefer tournaments. So I always preferred the Champions League to the Premier League. I always preferred uh, national tournaments to the Premier League. But I did watch the Premier League, don't get me wrong. I used to support Man United for years, so they kept winning a lot. So I think you get a bit bored. If your team's not won the Premier League, you're really going to be interested in them getting close to winning it or winning it. And then they win it again, it's still fresh, you know what I mean? But Man United won it quite a few times, so it got a little bit. I don't know what the right word is. Tedious is the wrong word, but it was becoming a bit normalized for me. So maybe that's why I started liking the Champions League, possibly. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause it was a bigger challenge, and they weren't winning it regularly, so it gave that it gave me some emotional value back that I was missing. Do, 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 do. Da, da, da. We're chilling out. I'm watching a very beautiful picture. That's kind of the middle of the screen there. Lagging on my mouse again. If I'm lagging, let me know. Do 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 do. I don't plan the park. I just go now and again when I don't feel very well. You know, eh? I literally use it for healing, basically. Or let's say if it's sunny, the sun's obviously very heating. I haven't got a garden, so I would sit in the sun. You know, I sat in the sun. Was it Friday? I can't remember what it was. I think I put it on my video, or I put it in a live. I'm not sure what I did. Sunbathing in the park or something. Mm. At this moment of time, I'm trying to get back on my bike. I rode my bike the first time today. I haven't wanted to do it again. I had to rebuild it all over again. Got into the momentum of using my bike semi regularly, and then I've got knocked back again. Do you know what I mean? So just trying to rebuild that. Get on my bike, go supermarket, maybe stop in the park on the way home, maybe not. Do you know what I mean? Um, I didn't ride it. I usually ride it a long way around. Today I rode it kind of a half distance. So my motivation levels are low. So I didn't ride it as far as I would usually ride it. I'd usually ride it around this long, curved, roundabout kind of route. I don't know how long it is, but it's quite long. I could get there in like 2 minutes, easily get there in under 2 minutes. But I turn it into like a bike ride around this big block. As a mini exercise for me, basically. Right, Musics. I gotta keep deleting loads of musics. There's 5 I've deleted already. Open the YouTube algorithms, realizing I don't want that on my feed. Hopefully, if I keep doing this for a week or two, I should start getting some stuff that I might like. Not interested. Oh, friendship for the 50 plus here. Apparently, there's a site called that. No thanks, not interested. Block, add, don't see again, continue. Yeah, definitely sit in the park more than you sit on the internet. I basically quit the internet for 5 years. I was sitting in the park every morning at 5 or 6 a.m. trying to heal, trying to get back to my family. So I started getting weirdos sitting near me in the park. Sit in the park and do a Sudoku. Learn how to do Sudoku. It took me about 2 weeks to learn how to do Sudoku. We're friends across the internet, Andrea. Be careful on the internet, though, Andrea. All right? There's a lot of disingenuine, fake, manipulative entities. Let's say that. Try and keep your interactions short on the internet. Don't give too much information about you. Be nice and kind, but don't show because people like to manipulate. They're figuring you out. Do you know what I mean? It's very sad, but it is the way it is. They're seeing if they can manipulate you. You know what I mean? Or they're seeing if they can figure out where you live, or how old you are, where are you from. You know, so you got to be careful. So if that's, I don't know if that's your real name, I would change your name. I would remove your secondary name if that's your real name. Right? Remove your secondary name. Keep your first name if you want to. I have a persona on the internet usually. So if I'm playing a game, my name was Mill. So people would just call me Mill. And I wouldn't have my real name on there. Um, and I would recommend if you do a YouTube channel, if you ever do what you said you were going to do, don't share your image. Don't share your face. Don't use a webcam. Don't share your image. So people don't know who you are. Don't share your second name. Don't share your where you live on your account. Don't show your town. Stuff like that. Keep it all private. Yeah, cool. That's smart. Well done to you. We're going to attempt to put our fan down off the table. Yeah, that's what I wasn't trying to get your name out of you. I was just trying to say tips, giving you a tip, you know. Don't use your real name. Don't share your image, your picture. Don't do that. It's very dangerous in more ways than one. Mine's already out there, so I can't really do much about mine. If I could restart my internet journey again, I wouldn't share my image. But I didn't learn that at the time. I've learned that now. So I wouldn't have a photo of myself on the thingy on my YouTube channel. I wouldn't have pictures on my thumbnail. I wouldn't have a webcam. I would literally just go back to being incognito. They can have my voice. They can have my game name, but they're not getting anything personal. Um, I don't mind sharing my heart, but I wish I could take my image back. But it's already out there. I'd have to delete 6 years of content to hide it, and what it is what it is. It's done now. Nice one. Play smart. That's it. Common sense, baby. Let's go. Well, I'm going to take this thing off my ass because I think it's making my ass sweat. This bloody thing. That's better. Got more of a flat surface now. Guess what I am watching from? I would hope not sitting there with a mobile phone on your lap in your hand. I would hope at least you're sitting in front of a screen, a monitor, so you're not holding the mobile phone. Where is it there? Mm. Right. I didn't know you were. I'm just saying that I would hope you're not using a mobile phone. And you're sitting in front of a PC or something like that. Getting 1 year old, are you? Well done. PCs are definitely useful. You can do, obviously, I don't do it anymore, but I was starting to learn how to edit. You can make music on a PC. You can do it all on phone and all that, but I just don't like phones, you know? I think it's a bad habit that is people don't need. I think using a whatever you call it, uh, they don't like mobile phones. It's too easy to carry the thing everywhere you go and always stare at it, you know what I mean? Always fiddle with it, not talk to somebody in your vicinity because you're staring at your phone. I used to go in pubs years ago. Obviously, you won't know much about pubs, but sit in pubs and over a period of time, you go into the same pub maybe once a week over 6 months, you start interacting with people, you know, because you've all got your heads up. But if you go into a pub, a lot of people staring in their phone, they don't interact. It can take a year before you interact with somebody. Do you know what I mean? Because you're staring at your phone. But if you ain't got your phone to stare at and keep your eyes attached to it, you're looking around, you're going to contact eye contact with somebody, and you're going to eventually start saying hello. Do do do. That's me, eh? That's me, baby. That's why we're going to get an MP3 player at some point. But at this moment in time, we ride our bike, we listen to some music on it. So I need the mobile data. But once I get past that and I don't need the music so much to keep my mind busy, I will get the MP3 player and get rid of the mobile phone. Or get a dumb phone, not a smartphone. You have a question, go for it. It's all good. Go for it. Dinner is 1 hour for me. Okay. Well, it's 1 a.m. for me, so that would be. This has gone past supper time. I've just ate some crap. It's given me liver some problems. My own fault. So okay. Well, where'd you call? I haven't got a clue. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. Sorry. I suppose you could use things like I don't know what it's called. WhatsApp? I don't know what it's called. Don't quote me on that. There are some apps or something for making phone calls, I think, across the Wi-Fi. I'm not sure. I genuinely don't know. I missed out on technology for like 5 years, and then I played on a PlayStation for 5 years. So I lost when I come back to like a PC again, there's like apps. Everything's an app. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like I got used to folders, files, and all that stuff, and everything's an app. Everything's changed a bit. I used to use a thing called TeamSpeak for communication. Now everybody uses Discord, and I couldn't use Discord because it wasn't available on PlayStation, so I was behind on that. Still don't. I'm still not that great on Discord. I've got it installed. I know how to send a message and respond and reply and give a thumbs up. That's about it. Yeah, airplane mode means you just disconnect from all Wi-Fi towers, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think so. You could turn your internet off. Yeah, I don't know. My phone's on airplane mode now. I just use it on my phone. We got playing here. Beat sound, internal focus, ASMR. What's this one? Deep focus. Do I really want to go into deep focus? No. No. Not interested. Therapy for positive change. Take a step toward a brighter. I'll do that when I leave this town. We're not wasting our energy here anymore. Ooh, what else we got on here? Lucid dreaming. Human resonance. Let's do that one. Hi. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? I have got my little lights on. It's 1 in the morning. Been awake for 2 hours. I've ate some rubbish and it's affecting my body. No, I can figure it out though. Now you can right click on people's names if you're a live streamer or you're on your if they're on your YouTube channel, and then I can find your channel. Do you want me to look at your channel, do you? Go on, let's have a look at your channel. Lol. I will rule the world by me. Lol. Nice one. Well, the world would be a better place then, yeah? We could do with some good leaders. Video. Can't hear it. I don't know why. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I have just liked it. I'm letting it play. It's definitely creative. Yeah, I've just liked it. And I've watched it all. Mm. Mm. Well, it looks quite creative, so well done for your first video. I think it's got 2. Might have 3 though, because I liked it, but I don't know. There's like a delay. Do 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 do. It's a problem with YouTube when you first start. You don't get much interaction. You just sometimes you're kind of you're like streaming on your own or you're uploading videos and they're not getting very many views. I remember once I edited a video. I wasn't very good at editing it, and I had to use Share Factory on the PlayStation. So it was not very easy because you're using a controller as well. It took me 10 hours I spent editing this video. Took me 2 days and I got 88 views for it for 10 hours work. It's like so depleting, but you got to go through the rough to get to the smooth. You got to climb the mountain to get to the other side. And sometimes there's another mountain behind it, but it's maybe not as big as the last one. You just got to keep doing it. And then one day you get there. Sometimes people's channels blow up. I don't think that happens very often. Um, so I only stream and do my stuff just to keep me busy, to give me something to do, something to focus on, or an outlet from not being isolated at home or isolated in the real world. So that's literally why I stream. or I use YouTube. Or yawning again. Tired a lot. I am all the time. Hi. Oh, okay, I'm tired again. I'm going soon, Andrea. I'm going, so I'm getting tired all over again. So something's not right if I'm getting tired this much. Oh, whatever. Shut up. You know, free, unlimited. Interested in that either. Mm. I'm gonna come off in a minute and lie down because I'm getting tired all over again. So the real me wants to be awake, but without being negative, it's less suffering when you're asleep. Does that make sense? So I'm kind of happy at the moment when I'm sleeping. So part of me wants to stay awake because obviously that means I'm healthy in the body, but also my mind's at rest when I'm asleep. But then obviously you've got the worry of like, hang on, what's going on? Why am I so tired all the time? Do you know what I mean? So, but it's nice to be have your brain shut down for a bit. You still dream, don't get me wrong, but uh, it'd be a bit cooler in an hour. So I don't think I'll be. I slept for about 4 hours, 5 hours, but I was hot, man. I was overheating, and it wasn't really a sleep, but it was a sleep. So at least if I go asleep in about 2 hours, an hour and a half, it'd be a bit cooler. So I might sleep a bit deeper, maybe. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep my mind busy, mate, because obviously I've lost all my levels of motivation that I've built up over the last few months to rebuild my life. It's been destroyed again by toxic people. So I've got to find the motivation to start again. Now I've got no game to play. I'm not editing anymore. Uh, I don't want to do me Lego anymore, and I don't want to do me DIY. But I'm going to force myself to do the DIY so I can move out of the flat. So whenever I do move, I haven't got to paint it before I move. I've painted it ahead of time. It's painted. I haven't got to worry. I got to paint it and clean the carpets, and then that's done. And I haven't got that blocking me when I do want to move. Do you know what I mean? I can just got to get a van, set it up. That's going to be a lot. Don't get me wrong to do, but I don't want to have to like decide I need to get out of this town. I need to buy a van. I need to do the van up, and I need to paint this house. That's a lot, for me. So I've just got to do the painting. I'm going to live stream it on my phone, doing maybe an hour a day, and then I think 10 weeks of an hour a day or something like that, or an hour a day over 5 days. Maybe I'd get the place done over 10 weeks. Trying to look at a way of doing it without it being the real me who's happy and healthy. I could do 2 or 3 hours a day, no worries. You know what I mean? But I'm not getting that ability to get that far into my wellness. You know what I mean? Because I keep getting pulled back by these toxics. Do you know what I mean? So, but we're gonna do the DIY with the phone. We're gonna stream live me doing it. So I've got some interaction while I'm painting. So I'm not the painting's not so tedious and it's not such a drain. So I can just look at the phone now and again and say hi. Do you know what I mean? And that'll help me burn an hour of painting. And then I reckon 10 weeks of an hour a day. Even if I only do it 4 times a week, if I do it 3 times a week, maybe it takes 12 weeks, maybe it takes 13. I'm not going to put a weight on my shoulders to set it by a certain time. I got to try and buy a van before the end of the year. Otherwise, I'm screwing myself over to buy one next year and then start all over again in the cold weather. Kind of need to have a van before the end of the year to get it working, to make sure it don't break down, make sure the tires are all right, make sure everything's all right on it just by driving it around. Do you get what I mean? See if there's any problems with it. So I'd need a van for about 4 months of just driving it around, just make sure everything's tickering over well. And then beginning of next year, I can fit the van out and get out of here before the summer. So where if I was well, I could literally sit here now and say, in 2 months, right, I'm going to paint the house the next 2 weeks, and then that's going to give me 6 weeks then to do the van up and get out of here. And I could get out of here before the end of the year. But I haven't got that motivation level. It's all been wiped out. Do you know what I mean? So now I've got to find another way of doing it. So my tactic now is I've got my mobile data back on my phone. If I do an hour a day, I should be able to get 20 streams out of that, maybe. So that'd be 20 days at an hour a day. I'm sure I would have painted my hallway by then because the hallway's the biggest room. So get that one out of the way. Then this is the next second biggest room. Well, it's kind of an awkward room because it's all angles everywhere. And then in the kitchen, you got to paint above the kitchen. So, and I'll do this room second. And I'd probably do the bathroom third and the bedroom last because I don't use the bedroom, and the bedroom won't be that hard because there's just one desk in the way, I think, near the wall. I can just move things in that room out the way and leave it out the way. Whereas here, I've got to paint, move the sofa, put it back. So I'm gonna do the hallway first to get out the way with because that's the biggest place to do, and then I'll do in here, and then it's just the bathroom and the bedroom, and then that's the inside done. I can do a couple of little jobs I got to do for my son to get that done, get that finished, and a couple of jobs for my dad, and then I don't feel like I have not let them down. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm tactically doing it in bits now, where I could have done it in a big munch of stuff, but I don't want to now. My motivation's gone. So I've got to kind of climb the mountain again. But I'm not going to waste too much energy in this town. So I'm not going to climb the mountain too much in this town. I'm going to get out of this town, then climb the mountain. I'm wasting my energy in this town. Wasting my energy. So we can then figure out exactly how much streaming I can do on my phone. So we'll do an hour a day DIY on the mobile phone, and we'll see how long it lasts. I got 60 gig of data. Apparently, 4.7 gigs is 1 hour. Seems a lot. So that's not a lot of streams, is it? 60 gigs, not even 10, maybe 15 streams. So I can figure it out. Do an hour a day on painting and then see where we go. I haven't got any. I was learning how to edit. I'm not wasting my time doing that anymore. So I was thinking about playing another game. So I haven't got to figure out a game to play or figure out to make content for the game. So I'm not wasting my time on that. I'm only doing some micro jigsaws now and again. I cut my dad's grass every couple of weeks. I go to badminton on a Friday night and I go to pool for an hour on a Tuesday. So I've got all that time spare in between to try and get the painting done bit by bit. Just do it in sections, and so it's not such a big thing. Usually, I just paint the whole. If you can see my hallway, it's a big long wall on one side. I just paint that first, then paint the other side, and then paint the top walls in one go, and then paint the ceiling the next day, and it'll be done in like 3 days. Do you know what I mean? But I'm gonna take about probably a month to do my hallway and just do it a bit by a bit, so it's not a big mountain, and it'll get done. It'd definitely be better painted than the last person who did it. Anyway, hello Andrea again. So, and then it's easily rentable for the next person. So, got to clean the carpets as well, though. Carpets need to clean. I would say one of the carpets needs replacing. Definitely the hallway. Possibly this one. I've not lived in my bedroom at all. I think I spent 3 months in there since I've been here for 4 years. I spent maybe 3 months of living time in there, considering as I streamed in there for 6 months to a year. But I obviously wasn't in there all day and all night. So carpet clean in there, paint the walls in there. That room would be easy. It's just a square room. Force myself to do it now. I was getting excited about doing it. I'm not excited about it anymore now. I've lost that little spark again. For I used to love doing DIY. I used to get really excited about it. I used to sit there late at night and I would do this. I'll show you what I would do. Right, so let's say I had to lay a patio tomorrow. This is what I would do at 1 in the morning. This is what I would do this all night long. I was so excited about this stuff. And then my life turned to shit. Um, where is it? Stream, display. I'd sit there and just watch videos after videos to learn how to do things. This is what I would do. Be on my computer till like 1:30 in the morning. Oh, so that's how they do it. I don't know how you do that. How do you get that? How did they get? I always wondered how they got the sand so flat. How did they do it? Oh, they put a batten across, do they? A couple of battens, and then they screed it across, do they? Right. Oh, look at that tool. That's a whacker plate. I can't afford that. I'd have to get a damper, a piece of wood, and I'll put a nail in it, and I can damp it like that. And I just slowly, like, would just keep watching YouTube videos, you know, to try and learn how to do something, you know. That's what I do for hours, sit there all night long figuring out how to do stuff. Used to love it. I used to really like, eh, I think it's me. I used to love getting tools out. I used to love doing whatever. I loved DIY. I loved it. Sometimes you do something and you give it like a 6 out of 10, then I do it again and it gets to like a 7 out of 10. I don't think I got to I think now I'm more competent, but my body's not able. So I could probably be an 8 out of 10 person now on building work, but my body's not capable. And my what's it called? My concentration levels have not has been slightly broken over the last 10 years. Um, so I've done it that way. I've done it the 5 dobs. Can you see that? Which one can you see? So there, I've done it that way. I've done patio slabs that way once. I've done it that way, just 5 dobs. And I've tried to do it like what he's done down there. I don't know if you can see that one. Can you see that one down there? Oh, it's missed. There you are. I'll take the finger off it. So he's using a full bed of cement there, basically. I've done it that way as well. I've never done the sand screed thing, which is another way of doing it there. So they just do a sand bed of screed or whatever you call it. And I've never done it that way. So I had so many disconfidence issues. Like, how did I do that? Why can't I do that? Why am I so bad at everything? Do you know, I have real bad confidence issues. You know what I mean? Real bad negative voices in my head. Do you know what I mean? Saying I wasn't good enough or I can't. I mean, so I just used to watch shitloads of videos and slowly get a bit better at it. Try it out. Didn't know what I was doing. And then I learned a bit about a string line. I learned a little bit about leveling a bit more. In still not an expert, you know, but I could do a patio a little bit. I can lay a deck a little bit, you know. But I would lay my deck. Yeah, that's like a deck. Deck him. Literally do this all night long, and I'd be waking up the next day absolutely hanging and going out in the garden and trying to figure out start laying the patio. Used to love it, man. Absolutely love it. You know, decking. So look how he's done his deck. So I've done decking instead of putting posts in the ground. I dig a small hole, put a bit of cement in the ground, and then I put a breeze block there, and then I put the deck on the breeze blocks and I level the breeze blocks out. I did it that way. And it works. It doesn't look tidy, but once it's all covered up, you don't know. I don't know how this guy's doing it. I used to love all this stuff. So he's laying it on patio slabs. I used to love it, man. This is all I used to do. I think the internet and social media has got its bad parts, but when you look at parts like this, you can learn how to do things over the internet. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to go to school. You can learn how to draw on the internet. You can learn how to sing on the internet. You can learn how to play a game on the internet. You can play a game on the internet. You can run a YouTube channel on the internet. You can be a content creator on you. I think it's got some very good positive things, but it's been used for the dark side way too much. The world, the internet has been used for the dark side. Let's just say it that way, man. Way too much. So yeah, we'll do an hour a day on the live stream, and then that'll get me painting this house out. So it's a way of me getting to paint it. We don't have the motivation we did have, so it won't be as good as the work that I would have done with my motivated body and my motivated mindset. But it'll be better than we ever painted it before. So the guy that plastered the place, he did a terrible job in here. So I was planning on all the places where you can see all the trowel marks. I was going to do some polyfilling in the gaps. I'm not going to bother now. I'm just going to paint over it. So, because you can see so many trowel marks in this flat, it's terrible. It's really bad workmanship. I stop eating sugar. It's not doing my liver any good. I've been eating sugar now for just over a week, and my foot's burning all over again, and my liver feels like it's sticking out. Um, let's do it. Mmm. It's the last bit of unhealthy food that I'm eating tonight. It's not exactly perfection, is it? Dump dog is so polite in new home. Oh, eat trauma healer. Should we give it? I can't do any press ups. It's so annoying. I get in so many fitness videos and I can't do anything because of my shoulder. Fuck's sake. I got a bench press in there. I got dumbbells. I can't fucking do them. I got a push up. What do they call it? Push up thing on the floor. What do you call the things? Push up board. This is about your teeth. Notches in your teeth. How to fix them? Don't eat sugar. Stay away from the Western diet. Use coconut oil pulling. Coconut oil pulling. Xylitol. What the fuck is that? What's it up to? Oh, let him move. Oh, let him move. Stop the bloody thing then, you plonker. Maybe he's got a nest there. He's got his legs, man. Look at his eggs. Mummies are the bravest, aren't they, eh? I give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up, people. A DIY retractable shade net. That's quite nice, isn't it? Can you see that? Something that would have intrigued me. I haven't got a garden, so obviously we don't think about this. Right. Let you watch it. He's made that himself. Good, isn't it? I first moved in, I was quarter excited about moving here because I was back with my family. I was trying to think of a plan how to create a clothesline outside my window because I live on a first floor that I could open the window and put clothes out the window and make the line rotate so I could get the clothes to dry outside. I was really inspired first of all when I moved there, but then it turned into shit. So you uploaded a video. Nice one. There you go. You're an uploader now, Andrea. Well done. Keep uploading and you'll get more views slowly over time. Don't give up. Don't forget the algorithm got to figure out who your content is for. Give you a tip for uploading. In theory, this is what YouTube teaches you, whether you believe it works or not. You shouldn't make it go live straight away. You set it for a scheduled upload. Don't worry if you've not done that. It's not. I've done it both ways. You should let it sit in the YouTube algorithm for at least 24 hours on a schedule, say an upload tomorrow. And then the YouTube algorithm gets to understand what the video is about a little bit if you've given it a good title and you've given it a good description and you've given it a thumbnail. But obviously, That's the right way to do it, but it doesn't always work that way. I've done it that way. I've done it the right way and the wrong way. I don't really see much difference, but I don't upload enough to really prove if it works or not. Yeah, I'll have a look in a minute. Where is it? Where is it? Channel. Go to channel. So you uploaded it? Or is it still uploading? No, I don't think it's up yet. Is it still uploading and analyzing it and all that? Remind me tomorrow and I'll have a look tomorrow. I thumbed that one up for you and I watched it all the way through. To make a title, just give it when you're uploading. It should give the option to give it a title. Stuff I learned years ago. Obviously, my channel's got a little bit hidden, my gaming channel, but I used to learn all the little tricks. Apparently, if you look at my title here, you'll see just is a capital, woke is a capital, up is a capital, I is a capital, am is a capital, and then I got some small ones, but you should start. Apparently, these are videos that I've watched in the past. You should have a capital at the beginning of all your letters. You know what I mean? The beginning of all your words, and your description should relate to your title. At the moment, my description does not relate to my title because I literally am just woke up. Usually, it might have something to do with I'm doing a keto diet or doing a vegan meal in when I'm doing my content properly. So my description would say probably vegan in it, or it would say keto in there or something like that. I'm sparing myself at the moment. Yeah, see, so that means I'm kind of like my every day is different for me at the moment. There's no actual intent on my content, so I'm just inspiring myself at the moment to be healthy and active and create after some stuff has happened. So so usually you have your title and your description should have the same sort of information in it. Then YouTube knows what your content's about. And if you're speaking on your content, YouTube would understand what you're saying, so it would know what your content's about. If you've created a thumbnail that kind of matches your description and your title, YouTube's algorithm will help it figure it out a bit more. Then if you leave it to not upload straight away and you put it in the algorithm for say 24 hours or 36 or 2 days, then YouTube got a bit more time to work out what your content's about. And I learned all these little tricks. You know what I mean? So then you can go a bit deeper. You got SEO scores and stuff like that. But just upload, basically. Upload, give it a title, and just keep uploading. But don't saturate it. Don't saturate your uploads. Just do one every couple of days, one or two or three a week. Give a what's what they call it? Not momentum, what consistency. Show YouTube that your channel is consistent. It's not going to want to let your channel be seen if you only upload, say, 5 1 week and you don't upload for 3 months. They're not going to trust your channel. But if you upload, say, 3 a week and you do that regularly over a year, YouTube will probably respond in kind, thinking, well, you're regular with your uploads, your content is staying the same, you're reliable, you know. My uploading was never reliable, so I couldn't really judge that part of the algorithm. My streaming was reliable, but I don't think they liked me streaming. But just upload. Upload, give it a title, give it a bit of a description that's in the same as the title, and that's it. Just be an uploader. Well done. You'll be better at uploading than me. It's creative. Remember that. It's creative. It's good. And plus, it's there for as long as it's there for. You can use it as a vlog. You can use it and say, look, oh, I was that's how old I was that year. And look, that's year 2. Oh, a little bit older there, year 3. It's like a vlog, a diary, a journal, or your creative endeavors. You can see what your first video was like. Then 2 years later, you can see what your second video was, your 2 year later video was. Your editing skills have improved. Your confidence in speaking's improved. Your descriptions improved. You've now added thumbnails. You know, you can see that kind of pattern change in your content creation. I like that side of it, I kind of use my stuff as a journal, like a vlog or whatever you want to. My gaming, I'm just chatting shit some nights, excuse my language. But it's part of my life, so I can always look back on it. I used to journal in a book. No one really sees your journal in a book, do they? Because you kind of hide it and you keep it private. No one ever gets to see it. My live streaming is a bit of a journal of my life for the last 7 years. So I hid a lot of stuff. I don't hide as much as I used to. So just upload. Be an uploader. See you later. Have fun. Yay. Can't hear it. My headset's gone, I think. Bananas are good for you. Eat bananas. Have a banana. Eat a banana a day. Potassium. Hello, Connor. Nice one. That's his creative. You got graphics. You got different elements. Bananas, cookies. You're singing. You got a song. You got graphics. The blue right in the text, the numbers. Yeah, don't put yourself on the camera. Keep yourself off the camera. That's it. Well done. Well done. That is creative. You're singing. You've uploaded. You've edited. You've got some graphics in there. Well done. Yeah, don't put your face on it. Keep yourself hidden. Just let people see your videos. Let them can hear your voice. They can hear you singing. You got a nice singing voice. Well done. Was that all done on your phone? Was it? I don't do the videos on my phone. I stream from my phone. I'm not very good at editing on there. So alien dog is Jimmy. Yeah, you're welcome. Right, we got to find some music to play. Chill me down a bit. Try and get myself tired again. Got to tactically work this out. So if I go to sleep and I wake up, I don't want to be waking up at like 5 a.m. or something. So try and get to sleep by 4. Or waking up at 8 or 9 or 10 then. All right, that'll do. The reason you cut people off and feel at peace. Can't destabilize you then, can they? Can't manipulate you. That's why. My house runs itself. She's got one of these eco homes, I think. Yeah. Chickpeas are good for you. And lentils are good for you. Is this a perfect loaf? Yeah, I lost me inspiration on that. Get up to 40% off a resort in Ghana. Is that Ghana? Chania. Where's Chania? Shania. Where's that to? Where the hell's that? I can't see chat at the moment, so forgive me if I'm not responding. I'm trying to find something to listen to and watch. We inherit memories. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yoga. Just a pinch of salt in your water, a nice bit of an electrolyte. There you are. That's what I do. A little bit of salt in my hand. I forget some mornings. Tiny little bit of salt on my hands, a couple few crystals on my tongue, and I drink it. It gets more of the water into your cells. Please don't bite me. He's done a little mold in here, hasn't he? Look. Can you see that or not? Yeah, you can see that one. He's got a hump. I got a hump a bit on my neck, I think, but that's because I had a man bum and my head was not sitting back on the chair properly for X amount of time. Cavity wall mistakes, air bricks, people, air bricks. What she got? Xylitol. What did I tell you, people? Look at that. Xylitol. Xylitol. There you are. Look. My 12-month xylitol results: gum recession reversed, teeth remineralized. Alone. Safest place to be, people. Oh, it's got text. Have a look at chat in a minute. I just want to watch the rest of this poem. It's on for another 40 seconds. Lagging out here. I got to shut down my second screen. It's just look at how bad this mouse is. It's impossible. Oh, look at chat now. Sorry. Hi. Is it creative? Yes. Just saw your vid. I was the alien. I tried my best not to put my face. Nice one. Thank you. There's a three symbols on the right. Why is there three symbols? I think that's where the you can get into the comment section, I think, in there. Yeah. You can trust me, but don't trust many people on the internet, yeah? Don't be how do you explain it? Because you're young, don't want to be, what's the right word? You don't want to be wanting to have too many friends over the internet, you know? Because you don't know who you're talking to when you're talking to somebody across. You can see me, you can see who I am, you can see how old I am, you can see my YouTube channel, you can see a stable, you can see I've got another YouTube channel I've had for 6 years. So you kind of know who I am a little bit. That doesn't mean you know me. But other people you're talking to via text messages and you don't know who's behind the text message, you don't know how old they are, you don't know what they look like, you don't know, you know what I mean? So you've got to be careful. That's all I'm saying, you know? Don't trust anyone over the internet. And don't trust people in the real world, you know? Got to be aware and look after yourself, protect yourself. So and when you upload videos, relax. Don't worry too much about the views. Don't keep checking on it. Just relax. Create, upload, and relax. Create, upload, and relax. And slowly over time, you'll get more views. Don't stress. Don't overthink it. Don't keep checking it. Just let it flow. Let it go. And it will start getting views. Maybe number one video won't. Maybe number two won't. Maybe it'll be number 30. Maybe it'll be number 60. You will slowly start getting views, especially if you're a regular. But don't worry about it. Don't keep checking the likes. And if somebody leaves a nasty comment, ignore it. They're just trying to make you sad because they haven't got the bravery to upload their own video or they haven't got the creativity to upload it. Most people that leave a bad comment are jealous of your content. So don't let it hurt your feelings. They're not brave enough to do it themselves. Right, I'm off. Catch you later, Andrea. Catch you later, Connor. Take care. Have fun. There's a Discord channel in the description. Feel free to join it. It's not fully set up correctly, but just be nice to each other. Follow the rules. That's all I ask. And if anybody gives you any trouble, let me know and I'll ban them. If you've got Discord, I don't know. I'm off, people. Take care. Have fun.